much. There's some of us who would do anything just to be here. But this kind of, with the way everything is going, we are not even talking about the justice system. We're not talking about the safety issue.
Charlie, a Nigerian lady has broken down and she's in tears after visiting South Africa. Like, she has broken down. She doesn't understand why Nigerian leaders are doing this to them. But I don't want to talk plenty. As you already know, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Let's go into the videos. Watch, come back and talk.
Must you eat everything? Must you steal everything? You have to hate us with passion to treat us like this. You have to be wicked with all your might. You have to hate people to treat us like this. For the first time in my life, I stepped outside of Nigeria. I went to South Africa. I've not gone to the US, I've not gone to the UK or any other place. I went to another black man's country. And before now, I'm not even going to lie, I saw South Africa as, oh, just one another, African country, even though I've never left my country, but I always look at it like with one like small eye that, okay, let me just leave the borders, And guys, that country is not our mate. And see, let me say this right. I did not even go past Johannesburg. I was in Johannesburg throughout the time. I spent all my stay there. I was in that country to the extent that at the point I started asking myself that, am I still in an African country? Because I don't see all these beautiful places online. I don't see it. I only see people talk about Cape Town, Cape Town, Cape Town. Maybe that's why. And even the Cape Town, I see, okay, I just see some nice places. My belief is that, oh, there are some really bad places, even though there might be. But that country works, guys. See, that country works. See, I don't compare my country outside. Whenever I tell people, oh, I'm Nigerian, and they try to talk shit, I defend Nigeria like, say, you can't say just anything you like about my country while I'm there. Because I love my country so much, and that is why I would never be illegal anywhere. No matter where I go, I would always want to come back home, guys. I would always want to come back home. Because, see, immediately I stepped back into Nigeria, the first call I had was, oh, there's not been light for 2 weeks. Yes, I stay in Ochi and things are good, light is okay, but like, you're coming back home, just want to come and rest, right? I understand that, oh, my country is not even up to gas and everything, it's okay, I love my country like that. Imagine you're stepping down and the first news you hear is about, oh, there's been no light for 2 weeks, and it just dawned on me that I have so many things inside the fridge, that I thought that, oh, I'll come back home too, and everything has gone bad. Immediately I got to the airport, I started redirecting my head. Where can I go this night? Because I cannot go home. There's so much sadness, like saying like another African country doing so well and then coming back home, even though I'm like, well, regardless, I love my country, but then you're coming back to that kind of news. See, it's sad though. See, it's not fair. There's some of us who love Nigeria so much. There's some of us who would do anything just to be here. But this kind of, with the way everything is going, we are not even talking about the justice system. We're not talking about the safety issue. Some basic thing like light is not fair. It's also frustrating. When I was leaving the airport, I met my fellow Nigerian man there. And he was saying, shall you see the wickedness that our government put us through. These people go to these places, they see how great they are doing. They see how great they are doing, and they come back home and still use all their hands to eat. Even if you want to eat, like, must you eat everything? Must you steal everything? It's not fair. It's not fair. Live small for us. It's not fair. You guys go to all these places, your children are there, they go there for holidays. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Some of us don't want to be anywhere else besides Nigeria. It's not fair. It's not fair to go outside and see how well people are doing and still come back home and eat all the money. It's not fair. Issue. Some basic thing like light is not fair. It's also frustrating.
First of all, let me start by saying this because a lot of Nigerians don't get this. So let me say it in a way you'd understand. If you are a Nigerian that defends Nigeria, let me take it very slowly so you understand. If you are a Nigerian that defends Nigeria anywhere in the world, You are contributive. You are contributive to the problem of Nigeria more than Nigerian leaders. You are 2 times contributive to the problem of Nigeria more than Nigerian leaders. Let me repeat this again. If you are a Nigerian that defends Nigeria anywhere in the world, whenever they talk about Nigerians, whenever they speak ill about Nigerians, the first thing you come out and start defending Nigeria. A lot of you don't know this. You are more contributive, you're 2 times more contributive to the problem of Nigeria than the people than the leaders in Nigeria, than the Nigerian executives, than the corrupt politicians. You are 2 times more contributive to the destruction, the retrogression, the depletion of Nigeria as a society than the politicians, than kidnappers, than people that make Nigeria safe. You are more contributive to its problem. In case you don't know, let me use this as an example. So my elder brother went to a secondary school where my father taught. Before my father became a lecturer, he taught in the secondary school. So my elder brother went to that secondary school. You know what my father did first? My father took him around the staff room and told teachers, this is my son. Please, if he does something wrong alongside other people, because I've taught in this school, if you flog others 20 strokes of the cane, make sure his own is double. You know, growing up, it was better we had other people flog us alongside other students than have our father flog us alongside other students. Because if our father would flog all the students, like, let's just say 6 strokes of the cane, just understand that your own will be 12 strokes of the cane. Just on that, if you see my father, if we see my father, like if we follow others and we're doing things, and we see my father whooping others 6 strokes of the cane, just multiply yours by 2. Just multiply yours by 2. There is nobody in the better and right position to effect discipline to a person, to a society, to a group, than a person from that society or a group. There is nobody. And let me tell you something. If I find myself in the US and they say this Nigerian did something wrong and I'm in a position to either effect discipline or something like that, you know, that kind of a thing, or I'm in a department where discipline is supposed to be meted on that Nigerian, let me tell you something. I'll be the first person to shoot that Nigerian. I'll walk straight and shoot that Nigerian. I wouldn't even think. I'll just come to you. All I have to do is to ensure that you did this. Once I get there, you're a Nigerian, and they'll tell me he's a Nigerian, he did this, I'll certify. Oh, is that true? He did this. Okay, these are facts and figures that he did this. Before they can say, yes sir, I'll just shoot the person straight. I'll shoot the person straight. If I was a president in Nigeria, I'll be shooting people in national news. I'll be shooting people on live television. I'll be shooting Nigerians on live television. If I tell you this is the penalty for this crime, once you do it, I won't give you a second chance. That's what Nigerians need. I do this in my place of work. If I tell you this is the penalty for this, and he went ahead to do it, even if Jesus Christ falls from the sky and tells me, my son, please, you have to be very forgiving. If you don't do this, if you don't hearken to me, you might go to hell. I'll tell him, Lord Jesus, I want to go to hell after I do this. I would effect that penalty, and then I'll go to hell. With my bragging right, I'll go to hell. And even Jesus Christ will respect that. That is me. That's why, you see, discipline. Oh God. You see, discipline. You have to be heartless in giving your discipline, but you have to be detailed. You have to be detailed in telling people this. You see, I talk a lot. Do you know why I talk a lot? Do you know why I talk a lot? Because when I'm effecting that action, nothing in this world will stop me from doing it. If I tell you, I'll tell you, this is what I will do if you do this. So this is what I would come. Let's reason together. Is this thing commensurate to what I'm going to do? Is this thing you're going to do be bad? Once you do it, this is what I'm going to. I'll keep on saying it. Once you do it, no. God, like, these are the things, you know. So look, this is my sister. Sorry, I took a whole lot. I'm happy this thing is happening to you as a Nigerian. You're defending Nigeria. The worst should happen to you. That's what I pray for anybody defending Nigeria. The worst will happen to you. The worst.
You eat everything. So that happened, and some people reached out to me and they said, within 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna adjust back into the system. And yes, I know I'm gonna adjust back. But I saw some comments about some people said, oh, did I have to travel abroad to know or to understand what people were always talking about in Nigeria and how bad the situation was? And the answer, or the simple answer is yes. I had to travel abroad to like really understand what you guys were talking about. Because look, you cannot explain better to somebody who has never experienced better. You can't explain it. It's just like, you know, in the beginning when God said, oh, when God was trying to tell Adam and Eve that, oh, that tree, if you eat it, so thing is going to happen to you. You're going to witness darkness, sorrow. those are people who never experienced it, so it was hard for them. There's no way you can explain such a thing, right? I went to a country because we call ourselves giants of Africa. So I went to a country where I thought that is less. So I went there with the mindset of just one little country, and then I got there. First of all, the weather, right? I don't want to go far. I just saw I was feeling cold. I was going, don't be another African country. I didn't sure be cold again. I wore my red jacket. After that, when I was trying to order both, like, they care about your rating. And over here, we give all of them 5 star, 5 star, 5 star. Over there, they care about the rating that you actually give. If you give them up to 3 bad ratings, the account could get blocked. So they care about how they treat you, all those over here, car go to smell, they'll not put on AC, be fighting with them, a lot of things. Like, even if you rate, like, who cares what you rate them? Do you understand? Bottom line is that it's not going to get better. And the reason why I'm saying that it's not going to get better over here is because there are people who care so much about Omble. Even me that I'm talking, and me with so much sorrow, especially because, I just experienced something better. I'm like, this December, if I get invited out, I'm going to go. That's the sad thing. There are people who are coming in here regardless. If I tell you now that, in the next 5 years, how would I going to be? You're probably going to rush to actually tell me your age. But the truth is that, how do you know you are going to reach that age? Because you don't even need to be kidnapped to buy. It could just be a fucking news. It could just be a news about your best friend or your grandma or your dad or just somebody, and then they're gone. So it's not going to get better. Apply for any visa you can get at this point. Creating a group. Most of all these schools are closing. They're closing up soon for January intake. Yes, they're still June, July, but like this, that's how time is still going to go. And you're still going to be stuck here and complain about money or no money. Like I always say, what I can do to help is pair you with an admission team that can help you score admission for free, and also help you with the visa processing for free. That is what I can do. I'm going to create a group where I'm going to drop tips on how to apply for visas by yourself. That is the only help I can do, because look, Nigeria has a lot of answers to give. It has a lot of people to serve, because it looks like there are some underlying things that we probably do not even see. Truth of the matter is that we know they go anywhere. If you don't find your way out of here, you're gonna toil, give birth here, your child is gonna continue, and you're gonna continue toiling, and nothing is gonna happen. They're gonna groom their children to take over the government, and the cycle continues. Chapa.
You see, it's about time Nigerians tell themselves the truth. It is about time they tell themselves the truth. Because, man, your country has a lot of things that they are supposed to work on. I all the time say that most of these people that are in the comment section defending Nigeria, they've never traveled outside Nigeria before. And come to think of it, when you talk about Ghana to a Nigerian who has not traveled outside Nigeria before, they all the time use what their fathers, their grandfathers told them about Ghana and Ghanaians, and they think that is how Ghana is still until they travel here. That is a sad reality. That is a sad reality. Until they travel outside Nigeria, that's when they realize that, no, Charlie, honestly, I wish this lady came to Ghana rather. She said that was her first ever time traveling outside Nigeria. Ghana, we are not developed like South Africa, yes, but with the 247 lights that she was talking about, she would have experienced. Even in South Africa, they have load shedding. I don't know if it has stopped, but South Africa, they have load shedding. But in Ghana, we don't have load shedding. So imagine if she traveled to Ghana, like that one there. And then she will cry bitterly more than the way she was even crying. Charlie, I don't know why they are not coming together as a people, fight the government to do the right things for you guys. How many are they? But you guys will just sit down, talk on social media, talk. They are not listening, they are not doing anything, and you are still there. Oh, Nigerians. It's just sad. Thank you so much for watching.